How do I start using VBA in Excel? If you are curious about how to start using Visual Basic 4 applications in Excel, you are in the right spot. This programming language can really help you automate tasks and make your work easier. Let's break down how you can get started with VBA in Excel, especially if you are aiming for a career in administration. First, you need to enable the Developer tab in Excel. This tab is where you will find the tools you need to write and run your VBA code. To do this, go to Excel Options, then Customize ribbon, and check the box for Developer. Once you have that tab, you are ready to move on. Next, you will want to open the Visual Basic 4 Applications editor. You can do this quickly by pressing Alt and the F11 key at the same time. This is your workspace for writing and managing your VBA code. Now, let's talk about the basics of VBA structure. Your code will be organized into procedures called subs, which is short for subroutines. Each sub starts with the word sub followed by a name and ends with end sub. The code you write will go between these two lines. To create your first macro, think of it as a set of instructions that automates a task. For example, you can write a simple macro to put the number 5 into cell A1 on sheet 1. The code for this would look like this: sub write value, then sheet 1, range, A1 is equal to 5, and finally end sub. You can run this macro by placing your cursor inside it and pressing the F5 key. Another helpful tool is the macro recorder. This feature allows you to perform actions in Excel while it generates the VBA code for you. It is a great way to see how your actions translate into code. You can record tasks like formatting cells or sorting data. As you learn, it is important to understand key VBA objects. The main ones you will work with are Workbook, which refers to the entire Excel file, Worksheet, which is the individual sheets within that file, and Range, which refers to specific cells or groups of cells. Knowing these objects will help you write effective code. Start practicing with simple tasks like displaying messages using MSG Box or changing cell values. As you get comfortable, you can add more complexity with conditional logic and loops. Debugging is also a key part of coding. Use the debugging tools in the VBA editor to step through your code and check for errors. This will help ensure your code works as intended. In your administrative role, you can apply VBA to automate many tasks. For example, you can generate reports by pulling data from multiple sheets, quickly format large datasets, send automated emails, or create user forms for easier data entry. Finally, remember that learning VBA is an ongoing process. Keep exploring tutorials and practice projects to build your skills. Focus on tasks that relate to your administrative duties to make your learning practical and applicable. Starting with Visual Basic 4 applications in Excel involves enabling the Developer tab, writing simple macros, understanding Excel's object model, and gradually automating more complex workflows. This skill can save you time and increase your productivity in your administrative career.